Hi guys, Ali here again. This time I want to share with you my design team project for Ephemera's Vintage Garden for the month of March. And the kit we were given this time was called Gentlemen and Scholars. If I'm totally honest, when I was first given this kit, I kind of panicked a bit. My style isn't very isn't to make journals very masculine, as you know. It kind of I tend to go more shabby chic or vintagey, but not with much of a masculine feel. But then the more I thought about it, I decided that it'd be quite nice to do something a bit different, and this time I've made a mini album, which isn't that mini, but as you can see, but I haven't made this sort of book for quite some time because obviously I've got quite into the junk journal typey things, so I've kind of pushed my boundaries a bit. Also, I thought it'd be quite nice to do something that my son could use. He's recently, well, in the last year, he's got his pilot's license and has got himself a very small aircraft, which he's spent the last year working on. And he's been taking photos and recording things, but not had anywhere to actually put all that information. So I thought I would do a book that he could use for that. So this is what I've come up with. As I say, the kit that we were given is Gentlemen and Scholars. So I will share with you what I've created. I'm afraid it's really heavy. It's become a bit of a brick because I've used cardstock for the pages and cardstock for all the photo mats and things, as you will see. Now, whilst this kit obviously isn't specifically aimed at aircraft and things, there is this hot air balloon image, and it says Le Pilot. So we thought it was quite apt. He saw that on the first page in here and thought it was quite cool. So I resized that image and put it on the front. The cover actually is chipboard, and this is just some scrapbooking paper that I had, and I thought it would go quite nicely with the journal or with the album. And this is actually bookbinding tape, so hopefully it'll be nice and strong, because as I say, it's quite a heavy album. So we'll go inside. And in the first section I've stuck an envelope, which I found some note cards and the envelopes, and I felt they really went with the journal, or with the collection, so I've added that there. And there is actually a pocket here as well, so you'll be able to stick some information here as well as in the envelope. And then we've got a tuck spot here. Now he said he's not going to really do a lot of writing. I'm assuming he might want to keep papers and things in here, but on the whole it's going to be for photos, so I've tried to leave him lots of areas for photos. And then in the top here we've got a big photo mat, which if he wanted to write on he could, and then it's blank on the back, so it gives him the option for that. And every page has got a big photo mat like that in it. So I'm going to just zoom out a bit, because when I open this up you'll see that it actually folds out quite a long way. It's kind of a double fold book. So we've got another tuck spot here, and this is a little envelope that comes in the collection, so I've just tucked that in here in case he wants to add anything in there. Thought that'd be quite fun. And these backgrounds are all the pages that you'd perhaps use for a journal or whatever, and they've just been stuck straight onto the cardstock. And then this, I've created a pocket here and a tuck spot here. This is obviously one of the images from the collection. And then this side here is another pull out, and another, as I say, this is obviously the paper that you would possibly use as your journaling area, and that's just on the back of some cardstock. So that's there, and as you can see, I cut some tabs out of some of this paper, which I printed more of. That is all part of the kit. So you get this wood effect, shabby wood effect paper, and I've cut some, or punched out some tabs there. But then also there you do get tabs with it. Some of the areas where I've stuck the pages in, I've actually left them as side opening pockets and reduced the images down to create smaller photo mats. Now this journal, or this album, actually took me quite a long time to do. It was supposed to be a quick project, but it didn't turn out like that. So, and then here in the top here is another journaling spot, and this is one of the tabs that actually comes in the collection. So I've kind of alternated them with the photo mats to make more interest when you look at the journal or the album. And then we've got another pull out here. I won't show you the back, they're all blank on the back, so there's no point keep showing you blank images. And some of the tabs I actually punched out of there's a sheet of tags, and it's similar sort of design to this paper here, but obviously it's got gentlemen on it, so I actually punched that out so it had the face on that. This, you can see, is where I've used the same image but just reduced it down to create the little photo mat like that. And then this is another pull out here, and what I'd actually used is some 12 by 12 craft cardstock that I had, which I didn't really know what to do with, so I ended up thinking, well, when I saw this kit I thought it would be perfect to use craft with it, so hence that's what I used. There's some of the side loading pocket there, which, sorry, it's a bit hard to see because this ends up quite a wide album. I must admit, when my son saw it, he said, oh goodness, it's going to take him forever to fill up. I think he panicked a bit. He's not a journaler, as I say, he is just aiming to use it for photos and tucking information in relevant to what he did to his planes. So and then we've got another tuck spot here, and that little photo mat. And I can't remember, did I do this side? I might have done this, yeah, I've done that side. On this one we've got a fold up piece here with another photo mat here and a tuck spot, and then this has also got a corner loading pocket, and then another corner loading pocket here. Here. Top loading. And then this one here. So it goes on and on. I won't pull that right out, but you get the idea anyway. With that, I'm losing track of what I've shown and what I haven't. It's got another side pocket. And then on here we've got a fold out here, and I have left the lined paper visible there if he does decide that he wants to be brave and do some writing. See another top loading one there. And then this side we've got a fold out here and another one here. Have I shown you that one? I might have already shown you that one. Yeah, I think I may have. Or have I? I've lost track. No, that was the other one. So this is another one with, oh yeah, because I fussy cut one of the gentlemen out and stuck him there. And then this creates another fold out page here. And a tuck spot here, or another photo mat here, more in the top, and to say that lifts there. And then we've got another one here, another one at the top here, and then this is the final section. So as you can see, something totally different from what I normally make. It took me, as I say, absolute ages, as you can imagine, to put it together, or to work it out to start with, and put it together how it's turned out. So I guess it's, in a way, it's kind of two books in one, because you've got one side and then you've got the other side. So that all just goes together like that. So I hope you like it, and I hope I've maybe inspired you to have a go at doing something like this yourself. I think in the month of March and April, if anyone's interested in this kit, Debbie Ann will have it on her site with 30% discount, I think it is. So, but I'll put the link below and all the details below. So thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed that, and I will be back again soon. Thank you. Bye.